full name and position, but just for the record, both, please.
It's Ryan, R-Y-A-N, Railsback, R-A-I-L-S-B-A-C-K, and it's Public Information Officer of the Riverside Police Department.
Ryan, take me through the incident. What do we have in the location?
Well, shortly before 8:30, our dispatch received calls of a subject with a gun, possible armed robbery in the 3700 block of Sunnyside, which is a nail salon. It turns out it appears to be some type of takeover-style armed robbery. Some type of assault rifle and a handgun were seen by 4 suspects. They were described as 3 males and 1 female at the time. Our officers were actually right around the corner, so they picked the suspects up in the suspect vehicle, which was a black newer Dodge Charger, and pursuit ensued to the 91 freeway. They get on the freeway and go westbound to where our officers started losing sight of them. The car actually kind of veered off into the ice plant as it's exiting the Adams off-ramp. 3 of the suspects get out and flee down Diana Street and end up going to Cal Baptist University campus behind us in some newer construction, a large building that's under construction. I guess it's going to be their new basketball gym. 2 suspects remained inside the car, and they were taken out after a high-risk stop. Those 2 in the car were females. The 3 that fled were males. Our officers, along with some full-time SWAT team members and members of our PAC team and patrol, all converged on the campus and just slowly and methodically were searching and kind of squeezing these guys out. They, at 3 different times and kind of 3 different locations within this new building, they took those 3 outstanding suspects safely into custody.
What do we know about any victims at the nail shop?
Yeah, there were at least 2 women that were inside. I don't have a description of anybody else. There might have been, but I don't know right now. At least 1 female suffered some type of laceration by the suspects on her forehead. She was taken to a local hospital. She's in stable condition. I don't know if she was an employee or a patron. There was another female, again, I don't know if she's an employee or a patron, who was later taken to a hospital suffering some type of anxiety, stress, chest pains, things like that related to the stress of the ordeal.
Do we know what kind of money or the amount of money or what was taken?
We do know that cash was taken. There is an amount of cash that was found inside the vehicle. We also found 1 firearm inside the vehicle as well. That car is being towed, taken to our Detective Bureau station for further processing by evidence techs later on.
And lastly, Ryan, we understand there's an assault rifle still being looked for?
Well, there was reports that an assault rifle may have been used during the robbery along with a handgun. So officers are at the scene of the robbery are verifying that to see if it was actually used. And officers out here at the scene, they're kind of going along the whole path that the suspects took, along the roads to the freeway to where they ran into the building, and they're trying to search to see if there is any possible evidence.
And one more time, how many suspects in total, female and males?
5 suspects, 3 males and 2 females.
All in that vehicle?
All in the vehicle. From what we understand, 4 of the suspects may be juveniles, and 1 of the females may be an adult.
Thank you so much, Ryan.
I have a couple questions. One is, I noticed that there was a second vehicle on the freeway. It was a white compact sedan. It looked like the back end was smashed in. Do we know if the suspect vehicle collided with that vehicle?
That I don't know. I don't know if there was any type of collision on the freeway. I do know that that suspect vehicle kind of veered off into the ice plant, but I don't know if it hit or struck another vehicle.
Okay, and then as far as the campus goes, Cal Baptist, was it on lockdown at any time? Were the students ever at risk?
Well, the school was put on lockdown once our officers converged on the area. And our officers hooked up with Cal Baptist University security officers so we can have direct line of communication with them. Where the suspects were found is not a place where students would be. It's all under construction. It's actually this large building right here. Okay. So that's been under construction for quite some time, and students really don't have access to it. So I would say that no, at no time, now that we found out, the students weren't actually in any danger. But as precaution, the school did put the whole campus down on lockdown.
And the lockdown has been lifted since?
Yes, it has.
Perfect. That's all I got for you.
Thank you.
All right.
Dude, thank you so much. Appreciate it.